Guys, what's going on? Random League is happening right now, obviously, and I have been winning a lot with Blooming Dash Blade Dancer. Blooming Dash Blade Dancer and Genie, I've been playing a little bit with the Magic Sultanate Lamp Prison, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. There's also this Spirit Master deck, which I'm obviously going to showcase. The only deck that I wouldn't recommend is literally just Toxic. Don't play Toxic. I think that Toxic has become it's for like new players to ban Toxic so that you have your choice of the best decks. And I don't think that even if your opponent allows you to play it, I don't think it's good. This was a battle that I played against somebody who I allowed to play Toxic, and I blocked their Bard deck and their Genie deck, and they decided to play Toxic, and I beat them. And it wasn't even difficult. They let me play Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, which is obviously anti-toxic, and it was incredibly easy. I played Toxic against this terrible Bard-looking deck. It's Bard, Reaper, Priestess. I made it to wave 5 and died, and I don't think it's good. I don't know if a Sea Dog version is better than a Minotaur. I changed it out in my loadout, but I don't necessarily know if it's better or if it's just bad altogether. I think it might just be bad altogether. So the Blooming Dash Blade Dancer deck that I'm playing it's the standard thing: Blooming Dash Elegant Parry. You're doing Sharpened Spear Barrier. And then Scrap 'em All Promotion. You can run Successful Shift. I don't know. I like having the consistency. If you want to be like super ballsy, and it's the better version because obviously you're going to be getting more scrapper hits. But it is super ballsy. If you because you want to build out your entire board, and if you get to the point where you only have 2 spots left for your scrappers, and you don't have a level 2, and you're down to you have a scrapper that you're going on the diagonal, this diagonal Night Statue Sacks, and if you then decide to eat or if you summon in a second scrapper, what do? Like if you summon in and then you get a scrapper and you merge the two and you get a Night Statue and you shut off both your Night Statues, you're just dead. It just feels really risky, and I don't like it. Trapper has no talents. You're running a Mariachi and Lucky Shot. I'm running Fortuna, obviously because with the Elegant Parry, you already have a cleanse. I'm running Sword, Amulet of Swiftness, and then Chainmail. This deck is really, really good. And I just played this game. And in all honesty, because we both got this far, you could argue both decks. I knew that Spirit Master Reaper was good. I didn't know that it was this good. I get really lucky in this game too. Stick around for the end for that super streamer luck. Or for that super YouTube content creator luck. You'll never guess what happens in the end. Unless you skip ahead, then you will guess. Then you will know. I might title my video that. I think I'm totally gonna do that. With all of the clickbaity titles that every YouTube content creator does, I think I might do that. You'll never guess what happens at the end of this video, because honestly, I did not even guess what happens at the end of this video, and you'll never know. You'll never know what happens at the end of this video. There's no way for you to find out the crazy thing that happens at the end of this video, and I won't even tell you. I won't even tell you right now to spoil it. You just have to wait. You just have to sit through every single second of this video in order to figure out and find out what happens, and the crazy thing that you would never think happens at the end of this video that allows me to win. And it's so dumb. It's insane. The first one that happens, I was like, wow, what a stroke of luck. And then it happened the second time, and then I was like, oh, I'm totally posting this video. And you'll never know. You'll never know what that is. You'll never know what that crazy thing is. You're just gonna have to keep watching. keep watching this video, and then you'll know by the end of this video. But before that, there's no way for you to know, and it's gonna be crazy, and you won't believe. This is what goes through my mind every, like, I unsubscribed to Momo Royale because, like, I was like, I just can't. I can't take it anymore. I can't take these clickbaity titles anymore. Like, and then, like, everybody else started doing it. Like, Godlike Mike does it, and, like, A-Friend Gaming does it. I was like, I guess everybody just does it. Everybody does it. You will never believe what happens. The most shocking thing happens at the end of this video. I haven't actually finalized a clickbait title yet. I don't know if you're wondering why I'm not talking about, like, the gameplay, but I assume that if you've even been to my channel, you know that I play Blooming Dash Blade Dancer all the time. I've been playing Treant as of late, but Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, because I specifically call it Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, it has been Blooming Dash Blade Dancer ever since Portal Keeper, and now I love that it has it's now being like it's now it's time for it's time to shine. The moment in the sun is what's happening to it right now. It's having its moment in the sun. But yeah, it's just sharpened frenzy. If you were like, talk about the gameplay, man, why aren't you talking about the gameplay? I don't even know how to play the deck. I coined the term sharpened frenzy, and so if you want to just go through my channel, I have a video titled "Sharpened Frenzy is the best blade dancer," or something to that effect, because it is. And it's just Sharpened Spear, and then Sharpened Frenzy is the setup. Maybe I've never talked about this. Yeah, Sharpened Frenzy is the setup of this deck. And so if you don't understand the configuration, that was like Sharpened Spear and Floral Frenzy back when that was a thing. But this is just Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, and it's using the quote-unquote Sharpened Frenzy setup, which is this diagonal setup, which is good because you get Night Statue stacks, and you're keeping all of your Blade Dancers separate, which helps you build stacks quicker. When you have them grouped together, unless you're doing like that train thing, which I don't like, I see how it works, but like I just don't like it, where you put them all in a circle, and then you just kind of go like, up, and you just go in a circle, like it's just a continuous circle. I think that this works just as well, and it makes sense. The two Night Statues, you're hitting every single Blade Dancer. One of my tech things that I do, I don't know if anybody else does it, but I like having an extra Blade Dancer in the center, and I usually, like, in a realistic, or in an ideal world, the Blade Dancer that's in the center, that isn't being touched by any Night Statue, the reason why I have it there is so that a Blade Dancer is always active, even if I fall behind. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just kind of like, you're doing a lot of other things, and your Blade Dancers shut off, and you get behind, and like, enough Blade Dancers shut off, and when you move anything in that center, your center Blade Dancer, your super centered Blade Dancer, will always be attacking at its fastest. I try to put like the highest tier into the center, but sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes I just like having an extra Blade Dancer as well, in the case that I get like Assassined or Warlocked or something, if something bad happens at the end. It is essentially just an extra Blade Dancer, and I don't like running my trappers early, and so that's why I don't have any trappers right now. That starts to bite me. Eventually, you'll never guess when it starts to suck that I don't have a trapper. You'll never guess when it happens, and you won't believe how far I make it without trapper. I don't know. Maybe that's another. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's right here. This is where it starts to get bad. I'm just like, what is happening? And I start to realize that I don't have a trapper on the field, and this is me like furiously trying to summon in. There it is, to get the trapper. But yeah, like this deck only gets better with talents and with a better Fortuna. Obviously, this is random league, so this is the best that it's gonna get. But I think that running a Fortuna is better than probably any other any other hero that you could be running in this deck, because you're just constantly getting Fortuna stacks, which is increasing your damage, and then your Blade Dancer getting Blade Dancer stacks is increasing your damage, and then you just summoning in Knight statues like that is also increasing your damage. I thought I was gonna die here. This is actually where I thought I was gonna die. It just didn't look good. I get ice walked. I'm not fighting back this wave. Look at his side. I thought I was gonna die right here. That saved me. The gate spell, I was pretty sure the gate spell was gonna come in handy, and it totally saved me right there. There's another thing you will never believe. You'll never believe this spell saves me. Maybe that'll be my title. I don't know. You'll never... Oh, okay, yeah. So that happens, and that is not the warlock or thing that happens, that I was alluding to in the beginning of this video. When I said that, like, one thing happens and I was like, that sucked, and then the second thing happened and I was like, oh, that's crazy. That wasn't that event. That was bad, but I was like, you know what, I have the better of the two knight statues on the field. I can just do a singular setup and it's fine. That's when I realized that the Trapper is on a knight statue. I thought I was gonna die here. Obviously, I don't die in this. I obviously win this. So, like, all of these close calls were insane for this match. I get saved because it's a boss round. I get saved because it's a king pudding that I don't care about and a tamer that I don't care about. You can cleanse just instantly. So as long as you have the damage, which I do, I'm able to just beat this. And it looked like he was getting pretty bad, and I almost thought that he was going to take a hit here. You'll never believe that he actually does not take a hit there. He does end up killing it. But this is the warlock, and you'll never believe what happens when this warlock comes out. You'll never believe it. You'll never believe. You'll be shocked to find out what happens with this warlock. It's crazy. The first one is crazy. The second one, I was like, I'm posting this right now. I'm videoing this right now. You know, like, I wanted to go to sleep, and then and then this battle happened, and I thought I was gonna die here. But obviously, I just told you that warlock is gonna happen. Or does it? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I lied. Maybe I lied. You'll never believe. No, I didn't lie. Here it is. Are you ready for this? Scrapper hit. I was like, what a cool coincidence. And then it hits the warlock. Or it hits the gunslinger. I was like, wow, I get 2 warlock hits and it kills 2 things that I don't care about at all. And it's just murdering his field, and he still hasn't killed it. I definitely good game this guy. Like, sometimes, like, you feel very one-sided in your games, and I was just like, you know what, that was a good game. That was really good. Getting to wave 9 and then doing like 1 billion damage, I don't think it gets better than that. So play either deck. Obviously, they're both really good. I am obviously a bigger fan of Blooming Dash Blade Dancer, but that is one of my decks. And I know that somebody is going to say, why don't you show us all your Random League decks? But I feel like that kind of person probably wouldn't have stayed till the end of this video. And so these are all my Random League decks. This is Sea Dog, which I, again, wouldn't recommend. This is Bloom and Dash Blade Dancer. This is that Spirit Master deck, but I'm running a Chemist. I think that Chemist is, you don't want to, you're saving so much mana in this deck that you don't want to keep hitting up Scrappers. You are going to, but you do have to save a lot of mana. And I think that hitting one Chemist over and over is probably better than getting like a late game Trapper. Or maybe it's not. Maybe a late game Trapper is better. I don't know. I think I played it like once or twice in this. I don't completely know the amount of numbers that you should have. Like, should you have like an entire row of Spirit Masters and then maybe 2 Reapers and a Chemist? Like, see, like when you add the amount of Reapers that you need, I didn't want to add that to the number of Trappers I would then need. Like, because you would probably run 2 Reapers, but then if you ran Trapper, you would probably want 2 Trappers. And then I think that a Chemist is just easier as a singular unit. I think that's why I did it. This is a Bard deck. This is a decoy deck. I don't know how to play Bard. But I know that Bard is very good in this format. And then this is a Genie Sultanate deck. I'm using the Portal Keeper here, obviously, because you can only use one, and I'm obviously going to use it for the Gunslinger deck. I think that the Portal Keeper is fine. It's much slower than Gunslinger, obviously, because you're only able to hit to move once. But I think it's still fine. You kind of have to run the Mermaid for this. It's yeah, like I think it's fine. All of the talents and all of these decks are obvious, so I will just scroll through the equipment that I used really quick. So there's that. I guess I should have done this at the same time. There's that. There's that. There's that. And there's that. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow if you guys happen to be awake in the afternoon. Like United States time. I mean, like, I don't know what the PST is. Not when I normally stream. I don't know how to give you the time. I want to say in the afternoon, but then you have like people in like India, and I'm just like, I don't know the conversion rate. I guess I'll either see you or I won't. I'll catch you guys next time.